So the new watershed program is interested in implementing two-stage ditches up in the headwaters of these regions, primarily to try and help treat agricultural runoff, but rural runoff in general. Some of the benefits of a two-stage ditch can be to try and capture some of the overland flow through the associated buffers on either side, but then also down in the benches that exist raised up from the mainstream channel that still is allowed to meander through the middle. And so it allows space for sediment to kind of settle out of that water, but then it also encourages vegetation to grow throughout that channel, and that living vegetation can utilize the nutrients that are going through in that water. And so we have phosphorus uptake and we have sediment that are allowed to kind of settle out of the system before moving downstream, which is really helpful to water quality further downstream.
Yes, we need to stop the erosion, and with the two-stage ditch, we need to keep the soil from leaving the land. It's too important. We have to stop erosion. The two-stage ditch, it took the sharpness off of the land and contained the water into a smaller channel. It narrowed up that wide drowned out spots always, and we've been growing better crops on the land. We did take a little bit of land out of production, but with the buffers, when we have corn, we are just cutting it back because it is a little too hard to turn around with the big equipment. But when we have hay there, we are harvesting them along with the hayfield, so we gain that all back.
Typical equipment to harvest a buffer is a batwing mower or just the typical harvest equipment for your alfalfa crop.
We can utilize our own equipment. We did purchase a batwing mower though to clip the ditches. We can either harvest the ditch or just clip it, and it really benefited us. It is just a small channel which really kept most of the water contained in there. So we can see really the big benefits of it.
We're seeing less maintenance on the two-stage ditch because there is a wider floodplain, and the benches on the two-stage ditch can collect sediment and spread that over a longer and wider area.
So far we've had zero maintenance on the ditch, and New Water put a nice crossing on both parcels that we've put the two-stage in, and that really helps get across and make it so we're not driving way around to get to the outlets of the field.
And then as far as the mowing or the trimming of the benches or the buffers themselves, a minimum of once a year, and then sometimes if there's a hay field adjoining a two-stage, then that could be harvested at every harvest interval.
The cost share involved with implementing a two-stage ditch, they can be funded through New Water, and then there's also some partner grants that can be written and applied for to help with the funding for a two-stage ditch.